Hi, this is Bob Miller over at the Bob Miller Realty Group. Today we're going to talk briefly on contractors, good and bad. First, the bad. Talk about unlicensed contractors. Do you ever use them? No. Here's why. They're not. Think about the mind of an unlicensed contractor. They're operating. They cannot put a lien on the property to get paid. They're operating illegally without a business license. Most likely they don't have insurance because what insurance company wants to insure a company that cannot collect on it? They don't have a business license, they don't have recourse, and not able to pull permits legally. So if anything happens on the property, it might fall back on you. For example, are they an independent contractor or are they an employee? Do you want to argue that in the future? I don't think so. They cannot pull permits. In any work that you do is subject to removal. For example, maybe they do the work and you're satisfied with it, but there's going to come a time in the future where you're going to sell that property, and the appraiser might exclude it. They might not include it in the appraisal, but also, getting back, the lender might require it to be removed because it is not built to code or it could be hazardous, even though you like it. The exception to all this is the handyman. The handyman, if you're doing work that's less than $1,000 in value and no permit is required, for example, you're not dealing with electrical or something, plumbing of that nature, no permit's going to be required. So you're safe in that sense. And your outstanding risk is only $1,000 anyway. Now on the flip side, licensed contractors, I would suggest that you always confirm their license status and their class to make sure you're not hiring somebody who's a licensed plumber to do HVAC work. You can confirm that they are currently active and they are bonded. If you're going to be doing a significant job, I would suggest you have yourself named as an additional insured on their insurance policy. And of course, even licensed contractors sometimes get in trouble, and they don't do work. Through the Nevada Contractors Board, you do have recourse through a recovery fund in the residential side to be able to get reimbursed for any illegal activities done by a licensed contractor. The process in working with these contractors is to obtain matching bids, and I can't stress enough matching bids, and be as detailed as possible. For example, you're going to say concrete. What type of concrete? You're going to stamp it. What type of stamp? You're going to stain it. What type of stain? You're going to build a patio cover. What's it going to be built out of? And exactly how is it going to be fastened to the property itself? These are all things that are important to know, and make sure that the bids are being built the same, so you're comparing apples to apples. And in that bid, have a time frame and a method of payment. Are you going to pay them on a progression basis? Are you going to pay them upon completion? Make sure you're in agreement on that. And get lien releases when you pay them. If you're going to pay them partially as the job progresses, get partial lien releases as you go along. But be sure, once the project is done, you get full and complete lien releases from the general contractor as well as any subcontractors before that final payment is made. You can always go to the NevadaContractorsBoard.com here in Nevada. If you're in another state, there's probably an equivalent to that. Check it out. The states are always regulating general contractors. So if you have any more questions, feel free to give me a call. You can always reach me at BobMillerRealtyGroup.com. Hope to hear from you. Thanks.